Welcome to the Elevate Life Project with your host, Michael Cohan. At the Elevate Life Project, we are dedicated to inspiring people to achieve their goals and live their dreams to their highest potential. Aim higher. Elevate your life. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Elevate Life Project, the podcast that helps you live with intention, purpose, and balance. I'm your host, Michael, and today we're going to drive into one of the most timeless, fascinating, and honestly, most confusing questions of all time. What is the meaning of life? Now, I know that's a big one. It's the kind of question philosophers, poets, monks, and late night thinkers have wrestled with for centuries. And yet, here we are. Each of us is trying to make sense of it in our own way. The truth is, the meaning of life isn't one size fits all. There's no secret scroll somewhere with the answer written on it. Everyone has their own version of what meaning means, shaped by experiences, beliefs, values, and yes, even struggles. But here's the cool part. While we might never land on a single universal definition, we can discover something deeply personal, our own purpose. And that, my friends, is where life starts to take shape. So let's start with this question. What if the meaning of life is simply the discovery? Let me ask you that again. What if the meaning of life is simply to discover who you really are and live for that truth? Think about it. Some people say the meaning of life is love, to give it, receive it, and embody it. Others say it's about growth, becoming a little wiser, kinder, and more awake each day. And then there are those who say life is about service, about making the world better for others. Whatever your philosophy, the common thread is meaning comes from connection to yourself, to others, and to something greater than you. But to get there, you have to dig a little deeper. You have to look inward and ask some tough but beautiful questions. So, let's talk about how you find your purpose. Step 1, brainstorm freely. Set aside some quiet time. Maybe grab a journal, light a candle, play some soft music. Then ask yourself, what do I feel called to do? What truly lights me up? What feels meaningful when I'm doing it? Don't censor yourself. Write down whatever comes up, even if it feels random or unrealistic. Sometimes your purpose hides in the space between your words. And here's a tip. You don't have to figure it out in one sitting. Purpose is like a puzzle. You collect the pieces through experience, reflection, and time. Step 2, follow the joy. Next, think about the activities or hobbies that make you lose track of time. You know that feeling when you're so absorbed in something that hours fly by? That's a clue. When you're in that flow state, you're often aligned with your purpose. Some people hesitate to turn their hobbies into something bigger because they fear it will start to feel like work. But if it's truly your calling, if it's something that nourishes your soul, it won't. It will give you energy instead of draining it. Step 3, recognize your gifts. We all have that unique skill, things we're just naturally good at. Maybe you're a great listener. Maybe you're creative, analytical, nurturing, or funny. Those strengths aren't accidents. They're breadcrumbs leading you towards your purpose. Howard Gardner, a developmental psychologist, once proposed the idea of multiple intelligences. He said that intelligence isn't just about IQ. Some people have musical intelligence, some people have kinetic, interpersonal, or spatial. Your genius might look like that. Society's definition of smart, and that's okay. In fact, that's the point. You're meant to shine in your own way. Next step, check your happiness. Take a pause right now and ask yourself, am I happy where I am in life? If the answer is yes, that's incredible. You might already be in line with your purpose, even if you haven't labeled it yet. But if the answer is no, that's okay too. It simply means you're being invited to explore. Unhappiness can be a signal, not a failure, but of misalignment. Once you identify what's missing, you can start steering your life back towards meaning. Step 5, release regrets. Now, this is one powerful. Regret keeps you anchored to the past, replaying the what ifs and if onlys. But what if you looked at regret as a compass instead of a punishment? Ask yourself, what am I still longing for? Maybe there's something undone or unspoken that your heart still wants to experience. It's never too late to change the story. If you've always wanted to travel, start planning that trip. If you've always wanted to go back to school, do it. Purpose has no expiration date. Step 6, look to spirit. For many people, religion or spirituality provides a framework for understanding meaning. Whether you call it God, the universe, source, or simply love, connecting to something larger than yourself can bring profound peace. If you're drawn into faith, read sacred texts, meditate, prayer, or seek guidance from a mentor. Sometimes purpose reveals itself in stillness, in the quiet moments, when we stop trying to control everything and just listen. I always call it the space between the breath. Now, if there's one piece of wisdom I want you to take from this episode, it's this: follow your bliss. That's not just poetic, it's deeply practical. When you follow what makes you feel alive, you naturally align with your highest potential. You start to attract opportunities, people, and experiences that match your energy. Life becomes less about striving and more about being. Avoid the trap of boredom. Now, let's shift gears a bit, because that's one thing that can pull you away from your purpose faster than anything else, and that's boredom. Ever feel like your days just blur together? You're not happy, but you're not unhappy, but you're not excited either. You're just going through the motions. That, my friend, is the danger zone. Boredom is sneaky. It doesn't yell, it whispers. It makes you complacent, and over time, it drains your spark. The truth is, boredom and purpose can't coexist. You can't be living your purpose and be bored at the same time. So how do you break the cycle? Simple. Do something. Anything. Movement creates momentum. Even small actions can shake up your energy and open new doors. Go for a walk, pick up a book, call a friend, join a class. It doesn't matter what, as long as it gets you engaged with life again. Purpose isn't found in thinking about it, it's found in living. Boredom and purpose go hand in hand. Here's what here's why this matters. Boredom blocks discovery. When you're stuck in routine, you're not leaving room for inspiration. Purpose shows up when you're curious, when you're exploring, when you're trying new things. And listen, your purpose doesn't have to be your job. It could be your art, your family, your garden, or the way you make people feel. It's the reason you wake up in the morning excited to exist. So if you're doing something that doesn't light you up, if you're dreading Monday mornings or counting down to Friday, it might be time to reevaluate. You deserve more than just getting by. And try something new. One of the best ways to discover your purpose is by stepping out of your comfort zone. Read books that challenge you. Visit places you've never been. Talk to people who see the world differently. Every new experience adds a layer to your understanding of yourself. And here's the magic: when you explore the world, you also explore you. You'll discover strengths you didn't know you had, interests you didn't realize mattered, and connections that change the trajectory of life. Purpose doesn't appear all at once, it's revealed little by little through curiosity and courage. So here's my final thoughts. What is the meaning of life? Maybe it's something to find, but something to create. Maybe it's not something to find, but something to create. Maybe the meaning of life is to love deeply, grow continuously, and leave the world just a little better than you found it. Maybe it's simply this: to live fully, joyfully, and consciously. So go ahead, follow your bliss, let go of regrets, explore fearlessly, and stay open. Because when you live with curiosity and heart, life starts to feel a whole lot more meaningful. As always, thanks for listening and tuning in to the Elevate Life Project. If today's episode inspired you, take a moment to reflect. What makes your life meaningful? And if you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to share it with a friend or leave a review. It helps spread more light and purpose in the world. Until next time, keep growing, keep glowing, and remember to aim higher and elevate your life. Thank you for listening to the Elevate Life Project. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like our show, please write us a review. By writing us a review, you will help raise our profile so more people can find our show. Links to our sponsors and other tools can be found in our show notes, along with other useful information. For more information on our coaching classes, please visit our website at elevatelifeproject.com and sign up for our newsletter. Remember, aim higher, elevate your life.